you are not setting a good example, you are not a good example to your children, you have killed their future. You have killed. It will only take God to reconstruct them. The reason is that the physical God they know and see, right from their tender age, while they are growing up, is daddy and mommy. The day they see daddy drinking anything that God forbids, they will think it is the right way to go. So watch them grow up and start to drink like daddy. The day daddy start carrying women outside their mother, they grow up and see daddy. They will think is the right way to go. They will grow up at their jet age, at their teenage age. They will start changing girlfriend like rapper because they will think is the way, because they saw daddy and mommy. And I tell you, if you flog them, God will punish you. If you ever quarrel them, God will punish you because you taught them the way. The meaning of that is, the life you don't want to see your children exhibit, don't exhibit it. What you don't want to see your children grow up and start doing, stop doing it. You can't say my child will become a pastor, and the only thing you know how to do every time is to bring Goji, kola nut. You throw. You say, Elurie, Alarie. Elurie, Alarie. Bring me that palm wine. You give Allah, you give Elu. Then you drink the remaining one. What you are teaching the child is tradition. You are not raising him up in the godly way. It is tradition. I can tell you, if God opened the page of so many parents, they are the reason for why their children are where they are. And it's a pain in the heart of God that the only valuable thing he has committed in your hand, you have failed. He gave you one. You have not been able to succeed to bring this one up properly. You are looking for two. You are looking for three. There are people, if you go to their house, go to their fridge, open the fridge, you will shout blood of Jesus. And children, you are raising children in that atmosphere. What are you telling them? And then you come, you say, children, come. You see this one? Don't take this one. No. Don't take. I'm warning you now. Don't take this one. You see this one? Run away from this one. You see how this thing I'm doing like this? Don't do it though. If you are a drunkard, man. You are. Something is wrong with you somewhere. The best way to lay example is by practical. You don't tell them, I don't think this one, I don't think this one. No. See how your tongue is even being twisted. How to make it happen is that you are living that life. So when you see them want to change, you are bold enough to bring them close and ask them, where did you learn it from? Our father in the Lord, Pastor Paul Enenche, will say, he will tell the children, did you see this kind of attitude in me? They will say no. Did you see it in the life of your mother? They will say no. Since you grow up, have you seen me and your mother quarrel? Have you seen this kind of lifestyle before? They will say no. Then he will ask them, where did you learn it from? Fear will first come on you. You know you have already lost the ground. Where no strange thing is brought into this house. Where did you learn it from? Have I beaten your mother before? Why are you fighting? Have I beaten your mother before? In your presence? No, sir. Where did you learn how to beat your sister? Where did you learn how to fight? Fear will come. There are people. Bam! Idiot. Okay. You don't know where to go to practice wrestling. It's on your wife and your husband. If I give you uppercut, your teeth will come out. Well done. Mr. and Mrs. Uppercut. Keep uppercutting. Well done. When the purpose of a thing is not understood, Abuse is inevitable. I am to marry. I'm already in a marriage. How prepared are you physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, financially? How prepared? Your home is blessed. I said your home is blessed. I said your home is blessed. I said your home is blessed. Your home is blessed. Where did you learn how to be the best husband on earth? I saw it from my father. That is the kind of thing I want to hear. In fact, even the father will be proud somewhere. The wife will visit home one day and then somehow crack joke, and then they are laughing, and then you hear something like, my husband will always tell me he learned how to be a good father, a good husband from the father. How will you feel? You will swell up. Your ego will rise. When they talk, you say, that is my son. Where and how did you learn how to be a good wife, a good mother? I'm proud of my mother. I learned it from my mother. My mother is the best mother on earth. I learned how to be a good mother from her. I learned how to be a good wife from her. The things I do to you are the things I see her do to my father. Never fought my father, never insult, never quarreled, took care of my father. The way both of them play, even down to their old age, I learned that from my father. If your daughter is saying so out there, how would you feel? Your ego will rise. You will feel like the best woman on earth. But when she knows how to come, idiots. All your mates are driving car. You are useless forever. Now me be your wife. You know when they start hearing that, you will hear, have you people checked the mother? If care is not taken, it's from the mother. Because if I go moro, ne togo logo. Anything born by snake, he get tail. It's always long. Rise to your feet. Did anybody hear anything at all? I'm in love. I'm in love, oh. With Jesus, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love, oh. Jesus, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love, oh. Let me say something. I will not emphasize on it for the benefit of those living now. Another thing you need to know, while I want to say it, is in case you are living now, you pen it down and go with it. Go and look into it for yourself. How do I align my marriage to the will of God? I'm saying this now. Let me mention it. Write it down for the sake of those living now. But if you are not going home for anything serious, stay back in the third service and learn. It's important. How do I align my marriage to the will of God? Number 2 I wrote down is, forsake the sins of your youth. I don't reach to marry. I don't reach to marry. And you never ready to live the lifestyle you lived in your youth. I beg, no carry person picking go suffer. Suffer alone. And die alone. That thing you never ready to live will be a major problem tomorrow. Leave that woman or leave that man alone. You are still saying you have not outgrown singlehood. Continue your singleness, your single journey. Continue your single journey. Continue your single journey. I saw something in the Bible. Let me give it to you so you go home and study it. Psalm 25 verse 7. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1 to 3. And 2 Timothy 2 verse 22. I will emphasize on this in the third service. Psalm 25 verse 7. Ecclesiastes, the sins of my youth. If you are not ready to live that youthful age, you are not ready to to have a godly home. That life you used to do that time, they ask you, say, Kai, you don't know, say we do life. Remember not the sins of my youth, nor my transgression. According to thy mercy, remember thou me for thy goodness sake. Remember not the sins of my youth. If you are not tired of this, your youthful life, this life, if is in the past in Igbo, is in the present, is in the present in Igbo. Means people that made life happen. Are people making life happen. If you are not ready to quit that life, you are not ready for marriage. Continue your single life. One man squad. That is what you are. Don't go and pick up an innocent person and come to your house and suffocate the innocent woman or the man in the name of whatever. Can we lift up our voice to God and let him to appreciate him for his word to us? Until my only guess is you. Till I look more like you. Lift up your two hands and say, Father, the grace to abide with you, to abide in your will, to walk your will into. Receive the grace now. Can you lift up your voice and make it a prayer? I apply for that grace and I receive the grace. I depend on you. Because of our time, I want us to pray. You need to do. Let me submit to you.